Alright my peeps, this is part 2 of the simulation of John Cena versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship with Triple H as the special guest referee. In this video I'll go into more detail as to why I went with Daniel Bryan as my winning prediction. And of course, I also talk about the possibility of maybe Randy cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase on either Daniel Bryan or John Cena, whoever wins the matchup. Of course, I think Daniel Bryan's going to win the matchup, but you never know. Speaking of not knowing, I actually didn't expect this match to take place at SummerSlam. After Money in the Bank, you know, Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan climbed up the ladder. I predicted Daniel Bryan as winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. I said, you know, Daniel Bryan was my main prediction. If he didn't win it, I was like, okay, Randy's gonna win it if Daniel Bryan doesn't win it. Randy ends up winning it, but of course Daniel Bryan, you know, was climbing up the ladder, and Curtis Axel, you know, interfered and attacked him with a steel chair. After that, I was like, alright, this might be leading maybe to like a Daniel Bryan versus Curtis Axel matchup for the Intercontinental Championship maybe at SummerSlam, or maybe just a one-on-one non-title match at SummerSlam. But instead, the night after, right after Money in the Bank, John Cena picked Daniel Bryan, of course, as his opponent for SummerSlam. So the thing is, John Cena picking Daniel Bryan as his opponent for SummerSlam, that was not, you know, that was not unexpected to me. When John Cena was gonna pick who he was, you know, who to face off against at SummerSlam, I was, you know, already thinking it's probably gonna be Daniel Bryan. But before it was announced that John Cena could pick his, you know, opponent and such, I thought Daniel Bryan was going to be facing off against Curtis Axel at SummerSlam this Sunday. And I'm actually glad that it didn't turn out that way, because now Daniel Bryan is in the biggest match, pretty much the biggest match of his career. He's wrestling for the WWE Championship at the biggest pay-per-view of the summer. It's a big matchup. It's the main event of SummerSlam. I'm excited for this, and this match has so much potential. But yeah, let's start getting into the details here. Why do I think? I'm freaking mixing up my words here. Why do I think Daniel Bryan is going to win this matchup? Well, for one, you know, he's pretty much right now. Daniel Bryan is like the most popular he's ever been. He's the most over he's ever been. The crowd is like 100%, you know, in support of Daniel Bryan. Whenever he comes out, just the crowd is so loud. The yes chants. He's so over right now, and it's like the perfect opportunity to, you know, capitalize on that. It's the perfect opportunity for Daniel Bryan to get this epic victory, to get this big win against a guy like John Cena here, and really solidify himself as, you know, main event superstar. That's not to say he's not a main event superstar right now, because he is, but that would just be on a whole nother level. You know, just beating John Cena for the WWE Championship this Sunday at SummerSlam, that would be freaking epic. That would be a hell of a push. That would be that would be a huge victory. And of course, recently on Raw, you had John Cena showing his elbow, and if you didn't see it, pretty much it looked like he had a baseball hanging out of his elbow. And from what I hear, he's gonna have to take some time off soon, like after SummerSlam or so, and get surgery on that. So really, how can he compete as WWE champion when, you know, he's got this injury? So that's, you know, another reason why I think Daniel Bryan can walk away as the champion this Sunday at SummerSlam. That elbow issue, you know, that elbow injury, I think is, you know, just not just any reason, but it's a pretty big reason for, you know, going with Daniel Bryan and winning this one, with John Cena, you know, probably having to take some time off for that and have surgery. Also, on top of that, you know, last time, if we go by history here, and the last time Triple H refereed one of John Cena's matches on pay-per-view, it was SummerSlam 2011, and that didn't go in John Cena's favor. Actually, Triple H didn't see John Cena's foot on the ropes, which allowed CM Punk to win the matchup. This match is actually a rare sight. It's a rare occurrence that in a big match like this, that I don't think John Cena has a big chance at winning this. I really don't think John Cena has a big chance at retaining his championship or winning this matchup. I really do think Daniel Bryan has a really big chance at winning this championship, while John Cena doesn't have that much of a chance. And it's not often that happens. And speaking of surprising things, I went on the WWE.com Summerslam page, and where they list all the matches on the card, you can actually vote on some of the matches. You can vote on which superstar you think is going to win. And I was surprised when I went on the John Cena versus Daniel Bryan matchup. I voted for Daniel Bryan, and I saw the poll results, and actually I was surprised when I saw 68% of the people think John Cena is going to win over Daniel Bryan. 68% voted for John Cena, while 32% voted for Daniel Bryan. So that was definitely unexpected given the great reactions Daniel Bryan has gotten, on Raw, especially when he asked, the crowd, the WWE Universe, if they want to see a new WWE champion, and they were all chanting, yes, yes, yes. Anyways, let's talk a bit about Randy Orton. He's the Money in the Bank holder. He can cash in at SummerSlam, and he's hinted at it a lot. He hasn't been discreet about it, even though he told John Cena that he was gonna cash it in when John Cena just wouldn't see it coming, when it'd be a surprise. But just pretty much every single week now, Randy has been, kind of giving Daniel Bryan and John Cena a warning, kind of telling them that, hey, whoever wins, don't forget I'm the Money in the Bank briefcase holder and I can cash this in at any time. Question is now, is he gonna cash it in at SummerSlam or not? Or is he gonna wait for another opportunity? I don't know, because SummerSlam would be a good opportunity to cash that in. But at the same time, he did say it come at an unexpected time. Yeah, he wouldn't see it coming. He did tell that to John Cena though, and John Cena might not be the champion when Randy decides to cash it in. So it's gonna be interesting to see if he cashes in or not. I don't know. I mean, he's not in the matchup, and if we also go by history here, SummerSlam 2011, Del Rio did not have a matchup on the card. Ended up cashing in on CM Punk after the main event against John Cena, where Triple H was a special guest referee. Will it happen again at SummerSlam? To be honest, I don't even know. I mean, he could attempt to do it, but at the same time, if he does attempt to do it, I could also see Triple H trying to stop Randy from doing it. I mean, lately Triple H has been supportive of Daniel Bryan, and he's been supporting Daniel Bryan, while Vince McMahon has been saying that he does not want to see Daniel Bryan as champion, and he also doesn't want to see John Cena as champion. So maybe Vince McMahon tells Randy to cash it in, but Triple H tells Vince that no, he's not going to let Randy cash it in. I mean, Triple H did state that whatever Vince has planned at SummerSlam, he's going to stop him, and he's going to put a stop to whatever plan he has. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens here. It's definitely unpredictable. But whether Orton cashes in or not, that's not the only question I have in regards to this matchup. I have another question which I want to ask you guys about, and it's about something I actually found out today. Apparently John Cena, during his career in the WWE, has only tapped out 3 times in matches, and the last time was back in 2004 against Kurt Angle. So my question to you guys is, if Daniel Bryan wins the matchup this Sunday, do you guys think he's going to win by submission, thus becoming the 4th person to make John Cena tap out and the 1st person to make him tap out in 9 years? Or do you guys think he'd beat him by pinfall? Tell me in the comment section below, and as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, you can click that like button down below, and as a matter of fact, let's set a goal of 50 likes for this video. I'd really appreciate it, and with that said, I'm out guys, see ya.